Hi guys, me again. So it is Wednesday today. I'm waiting for Asda to come. My little boy's coming home, yay! So I'm just trying to keep busy. And I was checking Facebook this morning and this lady put up in one of the groups I'm in potato meatballs, which actually look like little mini potato cakes, and they looked absolutely gorgeous. And I thought, that's what I'm going to make. My son kind of loves potato cakes when I make them with like cabbage and carrot and fry them. So I'm going to try it this way and see how it does. So these potatoes were in the cupboard. They went out of date on the 18th of March. And they are sprouting. But they're perfectly fine still to eat. I checked my gas and electricity. It hadn't gone up. It didn't go up on the 1st of April. I think they were waiting for the new tax year, which started yesterday or today. Anyway, it's gone up today. So my electricity standing charge has gone up to 41 point something p. So I said 42p. So even if I didn't use any electricity now in a month, it would still cost me £12.60. It's doubled. So I'm having a little bit of a freak out at the moment. And I was expecting this on the 1st of April. But obviously that didn't come. So now I'm freaking out a little bit. And all I can say at the moment is thank goodness the days are getting longer, because then we don't have to have the electricity on as much. And then I see that the BP bosses have made something like £10 billion, and there is people starving, not just in this country, in this world, and they are making that kind of money. And I'm noticing it more, that the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Yeah, it's such a hard time at the moment, isn't it? Ah, dearie me. But I'll get my head round it and I'll come up with a new plan, and I'll talk to all my lovely subscribers. I will talk to all you. And I will get your ideas and your hints, your tips of what to do, and yeah, we'll get through this, won't we? We'll get through it. I'm just going to soak my potatoes in water so they don't go brown, because I won't be cooking these till later. So, thank you for everybody that has been subscribing. It's still going crazy out there. People are recommending my little YouTube channel all over YouTube and Facebook, and I'm gobsmacked really that you enjoy listening to me waffle on. Oh, dearie me. And I'm so grateful. Oh, and it's just lovely, all your comments, you chatting to me, I love it. It's supposed to get really windy here today. The fence has fallen down already on my polytunnel, but at the moment it's protecting it rather than breaking it, so I'm going to leave it there. But the winds apparently are going to get up to 40 miles an hour. So I'm going to keep an eye on the trampoline as well. If it gets really bad, I'll just drop the nets. Oh, go away, wind. And my potatoes in the polytunnel have got caught by the frost. They were doing fine. We had that really cold weather and they were absolutely fine. And they were in the corner, and I should have moved them. Should have moved them in the middle. I've got my courgettes in there now. They weren't looking very happy last night, and we're going to have a real couple of cold nights now. So I've covered them up. I put the potatoes and the courgettes in the middle of the polytunnel, and I've wrapped them in that stuff from the roof to see if that helps. So the idea with these potato cakes is to grate them, and I'm going to do mine in the food processor. Usually when I make potato cakes, I make them over out of leftover mash the next day. Oh, they're so good for breakfast. But I'm hoping these turn out really good. I don't think I'm going to do them like round like a meatball. I think I'm going to flatten them so I can fry them, so I don't have to turn my oven on, because that's costing so much money. While my son has been away and we've been getting those, well, I've been getting those Too Good To Go boxes. I've just been eating like salad. I had beans on toast the other day, which was the toaster and microwave, and they're quite cheap to use. When the weather gets nicer, I can cook outside every night. I've got a little gas stove. I think it's either £5 for 4 canisters. I think it's gone up to £5.99 this year, which isn't bad. I've got my little camping stove that I call it, and you fill the bottom with sticks and wood and like that, and it heats it up like that. And I've also got my pizza oven. So yeah, and in the summer the price of wood comes down. I went to buy a bag of logs the other week. Oh no, I didn't buy them, but I was just looking, and they were crazy price. Crazy price. So I'm hoping now that it's getting warmer, price of wood will come down, so I can stock some up for my pizza oven. Yay! Outside cooking. And I know this might seem like a faff, peeling potatoes, grating them, making your own potato cakes or potato meatballs, but this is the cheapest way to do it. If you go and buy these from a shop, it'll cost you a fortune, because you're paying for convenience. Right, potatoes are done. I'll leave them. And then I will be back when it's time to grate them and show you what I'm doing next. Hi guys, so my son is home, yay! I'm so happy, and he's had a really good time. Well, the children had a really good time. Well, the first thing he did was eat. That's the first thing he did, because yeah, he was far too busy to eat. I knew that would be the case. He'd be far too busy to eat. So he had some food, and I stuck him in the shower, and now he's having some lovely huggles with his Tide. Right, so I'm going to do these potato meatballs or potato balls, whatever they're going to be called, because I think he'll just want a snack tonight, and that'll be quite nice just to snack on. It'll be lovely. So what I'm going to do now is you've got to grate the potato instead of cooking it. I explained earlier I usually make mash, and with the leftover mash I make some kind of potato cakes. So these are just been soaking in water so they don't go brown, and I'm going to chop them up so I can grate them. I'm not sure that I'll need all these, but I'm thinking I'm going to do them all. And then I've got some in the freezer for a later date. Right, let's try that now. Turn it on, that'll help. I've got a bowl here with a tea towel in it, because I'm going to put the potato and all the ingredients in there, and then I'm going to squeeze it to get all the moisture out of it, because we don't want them too wet. But I just want to show you the rest of the ingredients. So I've got some onion, 1 whole onion, and I'm going to grate this as well. So what I'm doing now is I've got the potato in here and I'm just squeezing and twisting, and look at all that water that's coming out, and that's what you're trying to get rid of. Just twist the tea towel. And there we go. Put that in there. Okay, so now I've got the potato in here, I'm gonna add this onion. And just give it a quick mix while that onion's strong. So now I'm going to crush some garlic into it. I've got 4 cloves here, but my garlic isn't very strong. You can use as much or as little as you like. And then I've got some herbs and seasoning in here. So I've got 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, and salt and pepper in. Oh, it smells lovely. I think this is going to make loads. I'm not going to make them very big because I wanted to cook quite quickly. Now I reckon a bit of cheese would be lovely in here, but my son, if he knew there was cheese in it, he wouldn't eat it. So I'm sure that's well mixed. Right then, and then to bind it all together, I'm going to use an egg. Now these eggs ran out on the 5th of April, so I'm just doing a little floating test in here. Now, as you can see, that egg is fine. If that floated up here, if that was bobbing up and down like that, I wouldn't eat it. But because it's on the bottom there, it's still quite fresh. Well, not fresh, but you can use it, it's fine. I reckon a bit of grated carrot would be nice in these too. Mix that all together. Right, I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up now. So I'm just finding a couple of big bits of onion and I don't want that, so I'm just getting my scissors and chopping them up. Okay, so I've got a plate here with just plain flour on, and I'm going to make the little potato balls, patty things, and put them in the flour on either side, and hopefully that will keep them together a bit more. Don't want them too wet, and I don't want them too big so they don't cook. They're not holding together very well. The mixture has got really soggy, and I think it's because I had salt to it and now it's drawing the water out of it. So I've added some flour to it to try and bind it. Once they're in the frying pan, it's fine. It's just getting them in the frying pan before they fall apart, which is the problem. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's loads better. So I've added a bit of flour to the mixture. But yeah, no, they're holding together now, so that's great. You could actually make them into little balls now, they're holding together that well. Turn them down a bit. And I'm just gently frying them in a frying pan now. I'll wait till those cook before I do more. Bit messy, bit of a faff, but I'm hoping they'll be worth it. Oh, they look really good. Really good. So if the mixture, if they're not holding together enough, a bit more flour, or a bit of flour, should I say, not a bit more. Okay, so I'm going to carry on frying these now, and then I'll be back once they're done. Okay, so I've cooked the first batch. I can cook like 6 at a time in my frying pan. So my son's had 4, I've got 2 here. I'm just going to taste one now. He just wanted his plain, And for me and my dad, I've done some dips. So I've got like a curry sauce that I got from McDonald's. They're sweet little curry sauces. I always bring a couple home. I've got yogurt and mint, and I've got pink sauce which is mayonnaise and tomato sauce. And these are the potato cakes. Can you see them? Like a little crispy burnt bit there. I'm going to eat that. But yeah, they are more like, mine have turned out like potato cakes, not potato balls or potato meatballs or whatever the lady called them. But get a fork and see. Whoa. They look a little bit like an onion bhaji. Which sauce to go for? I think I'll go for the curry sauce first. Oh wow, they're really nice. I think I should bring the curry sauce to the potato cake. Oh yeah, they're really good. Wow. And those crunchy little bits, oh, they're my favourite. So if I was making them again, maybe I'd use a bit more onion, can't really taste the onion in them, but that's nice. No, you can. I think they need a little bit more seasoning, but I didn't want to over season because my son's eating these as well. And me and my dad have already got the salt out. Me and my dad can salt them afterwards. So imagine if you've only got potatoes and onion in the house, you can make a meal out of it. This is a really, really cheap dinner. You could serve it with beans or peas or anything like that. But because my son has already had curry and rice, which he loved, the Chinese Mayflower curry, I wasn't sure if he'd like it. But he really did, he wolfed it down. And yeah, so I'm just doing this more of as a starter, should we say, like a little snack kind of thing. But I reckon I'll get about 18 cakes out of this. And I didn't use all the potatoes and one onion. It makes loads. And you can serve it with beans, fried egg on top. Oh, lovely, really, really cheap. I'm so chuffed. Bit of a faff, bit of a mess. So basically all you need really is potato and onions. Ace. I'll try one with the minted yogurt now. Oh, that is good. I'm going to try this nice little crunchy bit. Oh yeah, definitely. Let them go a little bit crunchy, guys. Not burnt, but well cooked. So good. Right, I'm gonna finish cooking these. Otherwise, I'm gonna eat them all, and there'll be none for my dad to try. So take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.